here. We have returned.
Those dudes.
Yes, sir.
Super duty tough work.
In your face.
The most infamous.
Raw and uncut. Nah.
Adult conversations. No shucking.
No jiving.
And no bullshit. Man, how are you today, Mr. Glass?
I'm awesome, man. It's the weekend. It's Friday. You know, just got put up on game. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we did lace you. We did lace you.
Just got put up on some photography games, so it's about to go down this weekend. I'm going to go shoot some photos just for the fuck of it. Damn.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm just going to shoot.
Bruh, you got to hang out with me and Mario. We over here chopping up a lot of gaming secrets, man.
Oh, yeah. I was just sitting back listening, taking notes, like literally taking notes like, oh, word? Oh, okay.
The hell is that?
All right. I'm going to look that term up. Google is my friend.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, we be talking that talk, man. Cause yeah, it's funny. Like, yeah, me and him sit around and we literally be talking about camera and video production shit.
Yeah,
forever. Like, yo, what about this, man? I seen you did, man. What we trading secrets and all kind of shit, man. But yeah, we was just reshooting the intro piece.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
Heat.
In the new space,
flames.
You know what I'm saying?
All flames.
All flames. And so y'all will be seeing that soon. You know, we had an unfortunate circumstance last week.
Yeah,
but, you know, where the hard drive that I saved the episodes on, it
couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
Couldn't handle the most infamous.
Couldn't take it, man. You know too much infamous. The bars is too heavy.
Bars was too heavy for the hard drive.
It was the episode that broke the camel's back.
It was.
You know, so the hard drive died. But you know what, man? Being the champions that we are, we just can't really be stopped.
Nah, there's nothing really.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, aside from like the end of the world.
Apocalyptic
things.
Yeah.
Have to occur.
Outside of that, you can't stop the kids.
Hey.
And that's not apocalyptic. It's a hard drive, but thankfully, you know, everything else is intact. You know, we lost some old stuff, old episodes, but hey, you know what? Things are good because we just create more new dope shit.
We here
every fucking week.
All the time.
Brand new episode. So yeah, this week's topic, man, is actually a suggestion of our fans.
Yeah, the IG.
Yeah. Well, no, this was actually
Twitter.
Twitter, bruh. Twitter be coming with the ruckus on the topics. So this is from, you know, we gonna shout you out, Rahil Hughley.
Okay.
RAHIL HUGULEY. What up, G?
What up?
We want to thank you for the topic suggestion because this came in right as we were about to record.
Yeah, nice.
You know, we were recording the intro and then I peeped and I'm like, oh, his topic was how to survive a recession.
Real life.
In other words, how to make your life recession proof. Now, I don't know if I'm recession proof or not.
Right.
But I do think that I have made it through a recession.
Yeah.
Doing many of the same things that I was doing before. And I've seen people make it through, some be affected and some not.
Right.
And this episode, we're going to talk about like how to insulate your life so that the ups and downs of the exterior world don't fuck you up financially.
Preparation.
Yeah.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. You know
say it again, man.
Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.
They know what it is. Military shit. So we going to talk about that today. We'll take a break and we'll be right back.
Yeah.
We got you stuck off the realness, the most infamous, you heard of us. Official podcast murderers, the show comes equipped with viewpoints to share. Grown man ideas for all those who care and wanna grow, so go ahead and download. Every single week with a brand new episode. You're not alone in this world, cousin, so we share information and honest discussion and keep repping the culture like we supposed to. They spread gossip, but they never come close to. I can hear it inside their tone. They talk about the industry but never left their home. You get laced up with bullet points and such, plus empowering topics that they never would touch. You can put your whole network against the team, but Super Duty Tough Work's the MVP. Most valuable podcast on MP3. Priceless info, but all of it's free. So take these words home and think them through. Super Duty Tough Work is coming at you. You are now listening to Super Duty Tough Work with your host, Blueprint. Raw and uncut. Adult conversations No shucking, no jiving, and no bullshit.
Okay, guys. We're here.
Back.
This is, I think, gonna be, we're in the 150s.
Mm-hmm.
Almost at 160.
Yeah, 158.
Yeah,
This will be, I
think
believe.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, shout out. We got to shout out to people who've been up on the cheat code episodes.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of love coming back.
Joints.
Shout out to Carnage the Executioner.
Yeah.
Shout out to J-Zone.
Mm-hmm.
J-Zone don't tweet. J-Zone don't IG. You know, for participating in cheat code episodes, man. It's my pleasure to interview these guys. As y'all can see, I just sit back and listen.
Just let them cook.
I let them cook.
Just let them cook.
That's my secret. I just let people cook.
Yeah.
You know, and it's been some inspiring shows.
Yeah.
And that's a I guess you could call that I don't know if it's a feature or a little whatever you call it. We'll keep doing those episodes.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, more cheat code episodes to come. Right now, we're brainstorming, and I have some people in mind for future ones.
Cats on NQ.
Yes.
On deck.
On deck. Yes. They on their post. They know what it is.
Right.
Expecting a call from Frignificence.
Right.
But this week, how to survive a recession. And man, we're gonna start with number one. The number one way to to survive a recession and make your life recession proof is to have a skill. Mm-hmm. When I say skill, I mean skill or trade. And I don't necessarily want to say have a college degree.
Right.
Because I don't think they're the same things.
Oh, they're definitely not.
Right. You could go to college and study basket weaving, physical education, who knows, movie history, you know,
right, archaeology,
you know what I mean? And there's no guarantee you're gonna get a job when you get out.
right.
I'm not hating. I'm just saying
it's the truth.
All degrees are not created equal.
It's the truth,
right? So, what's important to understand is like having a skill means having something that is always in demand, something that you can get employed with no matter what the economy does.
Exactly.
In many instances, that could be the trades, that could be just certain things that you know will always be there. You're dealing with like basics of human survival, right? So that's something that I always picked up when I was messing with real estate. They would talk about in the books I read, always talk about real estate investment is recession proof in the sense that people always need somewhere to stay.
Yeah, always need somewhere to
People
live.
always need something to eat, right? People. So like these are things that I'm a rapper, you're a rapper, but people don't always need rap.
Nah.
Hip hop is not recession proof.
Nah, if they don't got food, they ain't thinking about rap.
Right. There's many things above rap.
We're above listening to rap.
Yeah, this is not on the essential food, clothing, shelter paradigm.
Nah.
We're way down that totem pole.
way down.
Yeah, food, clothing, shelter, you know, get laid, like make some money.
A lot of things.
Number 99,000 is like rap music.
Listen to rap music.
Yeah, we're way down there. But that's cool. There's still ways that you should have a skill in society. So we're saying is whether it's looking at things like trades, like, you know, being able to, you know, be a contractor, electricity, plumbing, carpentry, web design, things that have been around and in demand for 10, 15 years. Like when was the last time you saw an unemployed electrician?
None.
Right. When was the last time you saw, you know, an unemployed, like a real estate investor who owned properties and was just like, damn, I'm not making money on rent no more.
Right.
Once you have it, you're in the game. Right. Because now someone will always need somewhere to stay. Someone will always need their electric done. Someone will always need a plumber. Someone will always need drywall to build things like the studio we're recording this podcast in. Right. And so what I advise people to do is not get a skill just because it's not a skill just because you know how to do it really well. It's a skill when there is a market for it and it's in demand.
Yeah.
And I think that's where people get it fucked up.
Yeah. And if it's always in demand, if it's something like you said, like a trade, no matter what happens, things are going to need to be built.
Yes.
Things are going, you know, people are going to need to use the bathroom. People are going, I mean, if you're a chef, people are always going to need to cook.
Yes.
I mean, to eat food, you know, so make sure you have something like that is always going to be available no matter, if it's apocalyptic times or not.
Right. And as you look at like when economies shrink, like of course we can say for the next, when I was getting out of school, you know, my degree is in computer science. I chose that degree. Yeah, I had a curiosity in it. I was interested in it, but I also chose it because I knew that the market for the forecast for the next 15, 20 years was that everything is going towards computers. And if you get in now, you will have a skill that you will always be able to get a job with later. Yeah. As long as you study the right things and you get some experience, right? So I did that, but I had roommates who were like psychology majors.
Right.
They were like sociology majors. Studying a lot of like the liberal, because I went to a liberal arts college.
Yeah, so the arts, liberal arts.
Yeah, and that shit sounds good. You have to study hard for some of that shit, but there's no guarantee that those guys graduated and became bank tellers, you know, teachers, gym teachers. You know what I mean? Like all kind of stuff that had nothing to do with their degree.
Right.
Because they didn't have a quote unquote skill. Whereas the guys I know who've been fixing houses for 15 years, they still doing it.
They still working.
They still doing that.
Yeah.
You know, and so having a skill is something you should do to make your life recession proof, man.
Yeah, true.
And, you know, put in the time now. My advice is like the younger you are, the more you should focus on it.
Yeah.
Right. Like I went to school, got out of high school, went directly there. There were definitely times I thought about dropping out of college. And times I wanted to. But looking back now, I'm glad I got that out of the way now.
Right.
Then, because as you get older, it gets more difficult.
Yeah.
Life happens.
Yeah.
So get a skill early. And in that way, you can have a little bit more freedom as you get older to make decisions that, you know, that you enjoy.
Correct.
Okay, that's number one. Number two, and this kind of flows from number one. You know, the number two way to survive a recession is to own a business.
Yes.
The biggest problem with recessions is that recessions start coming in waves of job losses. When you look at like whenever you see like a recession is on the horizon, you start hearing this company laid off 100 people.
Right.
That company laid off 500. This company laid off 2,000. This place closed down their plant. These are people with regular jobs, hardworking people who now have no means of income.
Exactly.
They had a skill that was specific to that company. So in many instances, they have nothing on the horizon comparable.
Yeah.
Right. So like they're stuck. Whereas the person who owned the business, say the guy who owned the corner store, the guy who had the car detailing company,
right,
the guy who owned, you know, whatever kind of business, a lawn care company,
or own that business that you got laid off from.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, because when you're fired, he'll still be there.
Right, he'll still be doing things.
Yeah. Because just because you're laid off, don't mean the business is out of business.
Exactly.
It just means we got to get rid of some folks.
Right.
You can downsize,
so I can still make money.
Yeah. Y'all not profitable no more.
Right.
That's what it means.
Right.
So the way to avoid this is to have a business. When I look at my life, this is 2019. This is my June will mark. So next month will mark 17 years straight that I've done this. And during that 17 years, most of the people I know and graduated with or grew up with, they've been through at least 10 to 15 jobs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean?
Easily.
In that 17 years. Whereas I've had one job.
Right.
Not just because I rap good. I think what has helped me is that I own a business.
Right.
Blueprint is a business. And he has products. You know, you come into his store and Blueprint might be selling some shirts or some books or a movie or an album, but it's all part of a business that is designed to sell people things based on my art, my craft. I own a business. Weightless Recordings is a business, right? That gives me something that the average employee doesn't have, which is I have customers instead of a boss.
Exactly.
That's the key.
Yeah. Very different.
Yeah. Because when you have customers, you know, you piss off on customer, you still got your business.
Right. Right. You piss off your boss.
You out of here, Jack.
You might not be working.
No. They gonna clean out your desk. You know what I'm saying? Security might be walking you out of there.
Yeah.
You know, so I think that's very important, man. So like, I think owning a business, and you don't even, and also let's look at it this way. Like, you don't necessarily have to be the guy who runs and owns a full-time business to be recession proof. Right. Maybe you know someone, or maybe you have a family member who has a business idea that maybe you invest in, right, or you help them in, or you partner with, or you know, there's different ways to participate in these businesses without quitting your job
Right.
to start a business so I don't get laid off from a job.
Yeah, because for me, if I got laid off from my job for some reason, I still have money coming in.
Yeah.
Because I do have a business.
Yes.
And even though it's not my main thing, I will never not have money coming in.
Right.
You know,
you just be like, "Fuck it, I'm about to go on tour."
Straight up, because I have that skill at least.
Yeah,
you know
I can rap real
I
good.
can rap real good. People like me. You know,
A couple classics,
right?
Couple classics,
couple joints.
Yeah. People fuck with the kid.
Yeah,
let me just go out here and get this tour money.
Yeah, let me go do that. You don't want me there? All right, I go to the road.
Yeah. I got a little something, but yeah, that counts. Like you're saying, you're not doing that full time, but because you've built up your skill at rapping, which is number one, and then you have a business where you monetize that skill. Should something happen to your main means of income, you now can turn around and say, "Oh, cool. Well, now I'm gonna fuck with this for a minute until things change over there,
right?
And invest in this." But it's all about owning a business. What you notice is that the people who own businesses can control their circumstances,
right? Have more control over it at least.
Yeah, like we don't have all the control, but being able to say, "Okay, this is how hard I'm gonna go. This is, the investment I'm going to make in my business. And I know that when I put this in, I'll get this out of it." It's so different from I'm just going to show up and do my work.
Right.
And hope that none of these macro issues get me fired.
Right.
Because you could be an amazing employee and still get canned.
Oh, yeah.
Because
it's black and white. You know, like you're not
little line.
Yeah, you're not John. Like you're a number on a spreadsheet.
Yeah.
Keep it all the way funky.
Yeah.
So
that's a fact.
Yeah, you can get gone real easy.
Yeah.
No matter how good of a worker you are.
Right. And that's not being recession proof.
No.
Like that's when the recession starts to hit you, man.
Yeah.
And I noticed when we were working in corporate America, because I was working near the year 2000, and we were doing a 2000 bug. So it was so much consolidation.
Right.
And we had bought a bunch of businesses. And what I noticed was like the people who decided jobs would be cut were accountants who did not even work within 1,000 miles of that business.
Oh yeah.
It was people in Cincinnati deciding that people in Oakland were not going to be working.
Right.
You know what I mean? That people in Portland, people in Salt Lake City.
Yeah.
I was 23 years old watching this like, holy shit.
Yeah. I mean, basically what I do, I'm an analyst.
Yeah.
So I have all the information about the whole company, and we make decisions about what our budget's going to be, how many people we need to lay off, or how many people we need to get rid of in order to meet this goal. Like I'm one of them dudes that, are helping to make those decisions, and it sucks.
Yeah.
That's why I say like cats, you're just a number on a spreadsheet to a lot of people.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, they don't know you, and it's nothing personal.
Yep.
Everybody got a job to do, but it really sucks to be in that position.
That's so real, man. Yeah. So you part of the problem here, huh? Illogic out here laying people off, y'all.
Hey, bro.
Yo, fuck you, dude.
Hey, I need my job, dog. I need my job.
Hey, if you got fired this week, it was Illogic's fault. This man out here firing everybody. A little spreadsheets. Guy got a pocket protector too. Be walking around like he run the place. Firing you. Oh, you got something smart to say?
Something to say. You know where I sit, right?
You know who I am?
You know who I am?
You know what I do all day, right? I have your ass out of here.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That's funny.
That's number 2. Okay. We'll do number 3. Number 3 way to survive a recession is savings and investments. This is something that's so much bigger than us. This is a law of nature.
Oh, yeah.
I was watching, as I tend to do, I binge on nature things on YouTube. BBC Earth and whatnot. And they were just talking about how like these squirrels, man, they be starting in like September.
Oh yeah, they save up.
Yeah, so you see the squirrels, they be mad active in September and October because they know that come December,
it's a wrap.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna catch them slipping.
No, food ain't gonna be plentiful like that.
Right.
Same thing for like black bears and they hibernate because they know that during certain times of the year, things slow down.
Right.
They have a biological feature that slows their heart down when the food supply and shit gets low. We don't have that as humans.
Nah.
We have a brain that tells us, save some money, you dumbass, because things could get slow.
Right.
And if you don't listen to that little voice, you're going to be fucked over when something bad happens, whether that's the economy of the country as a whole, whether that's you living in a city, state, and one of those businesses, corporations leaves. Maybe a corporation comes in and that affects your business.
Yeah.
Competition can make you lose your job, right?
Happens, yeah.
Yeah. So like these things are beyond your control, but what was in your control is saving for a rainy day because there will be a rainy day.
Yeah. Rain gonna come.
Yeah, like you can't get around it, man. No. I mean, shit. One of the reasons that I'm able to, you know, to even pour into the show like this is because I don't spend a lot.
Right.
I'm always in save for rainy day mode.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I don't. Yeah. Look, I mean, I could have bought a car.
Right.
I put this instead.
Yeah.
Because we talked about it. You're like, yeah, I'm gonna roll up one day. You're gonna have something nice. I'm like, yeah, man. I'm visualizing it.
Right.
Then I was like, you know what? I can actually remodel this room. We got somewhere Dope Shoes podcast at.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it. I might not have the flyest car, but at least I can like. And this is an investment in our careers,
right,
our future. So it's like this. We create something of interest, of value that allows us to have better communications and connection with our fans, and that is an investment. Right. For the normal person, you should be making sure that you're not spending everything you got.
Yeah, because then that rainy day come and you're gonna be wet. You're gonna be out there drenched,
butt ass naked on the streets, like begging somebody or asking somebody who you don't really want to ask for money. Yeah. Or you can be thirsty looking for jobs that you really don't want to take. Yeah. Because you are now pressed because you didn't save anything.
I've been there.
Yeah. It's not a good situation.
It's not fun.
You know, and so our advice is, you know, to stay recession proof, you know, to survive a recession. It's you start saving before. You know what I mean? You don't wait until you get in the water to learn how to swim.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't wait till you go out in the rain to try to find an umbrella. Mm-hmm. You get the umbrella before it start raining.
Exactly.
And then when it start raining, you pop that joint out.
You talk to your mom today or something?
I talk to my mom every day.
That's that down south.
That's that
knowledge.
southern shit,
That's that southern knowledge.
Man, look, me and my mom talk every day. She always hit me with the fly sayings, man.
My mom too, man. always.
So yeah, that's number 3. We'll take a break and we'll be right back. What's up, everybody? The deal we're running today on weightless.net is the Two-Headed Monster CD plus Two-Headed Monster t-shirt for just $20 total. That's the t-shirt and the CD for $20 total. The t-shirt we have in every size. That's small, medium, large, extra large, and 2XL. Every single size, men's sizes, we ship internationally. So you can get the CD and the t-shirt, or I should say CD and a t-shirt for just $20 on weightless.net. Go there right now and support the movement. Thank you. Peace. Okay.
Yeah.
Super Dute. Tough Work. The most infamous podcast on planet Earth. Trying to save you from yourself.
Yeah.
And the recessions out here.
That's what all this is.
Yeah.
How to not fuck yourself up.
Right. Because it can get dark, man. So we've hit you with 3 ways to survive a recession. How to recession-proof your life. And now we got like 3 more. Really 5 more. Mm-hmm. We're going to hit you with 3. So number 4 is something that we've talked about on this podcast before.
Yes, we have.
You know, and it is multiple streams of income.
Yes.
I don't know how many ways we got to say this, man, but
I don't know how people survive without it. Like, even when I wasn't saving money, the fact that I had multiple streams of income was the only reason that I was able to live the life that I was living at the time.
Say it.
I mean, like, I wasn't real good with money, but the fact that I had 3 or 4 ways to make it.
Yes.
And it was all coming in without me having to do anything, was passive.
Come on now.
That check every 3 months.
Talk that talk.
It was real, dog.
Talk that
Sometimes
talk.
it would be like, it would be a happy surprise.
Speak on it, brother.
It would be a great surprise. Sure. I don't know how y'all don't do it.
Won't he do it? Nah, you have to. In this era, I mean, everyone should have, whether you have a job, especially you have a job you don't like.
Right.
You should have some sort of side hustle where that takes advantage of some skill you have.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, okay, maybe I'm a postman, but also, you know, when I was in college, I cut hair. Mm-hmm. When I was in high school, I cut hair. That's, you know, I worked at McDonald's, but the homies every Friday night, Thursday night, they be over deep. 5-6 heads on my street. That's $60. That's a lot for a high schooler.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I did that.
Yeah. Just getting my money up. That was a side hustle. Mm-hmm. You know, I did the whole paper route thing like everybody else. Yeah. You know, I was a hustler. And then when I got 15, I was like, okay, now I can get a real job. Busting tables. Then 16, got a real job. When you're young, it's not even called multiple streams of income. It's called hustling.
Yes, it's all hustles. Because, I mean, I used to cut grass.
Yeah.
You know, like summertime cutting grass. fall raking leaves.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I cut hair.
Come on.
And all that stuff.
Hustles, man. And you get a little older and you get into this mindset that tells you that, okay, now you just do one thing. Your money comes from one place and now everything will be easier.
Nah.
And it all sounds great because the perception of this is easy.
Right.
I just got one boss. I just got one job. I ain't got to worry about none of this little petty shit. No, actually, the other shit is what makes that job easier.
Exactly.
It takes the pressure off that one job. Like you have no other sources of income, man. You cannot afford to lose your job.
Oh, hell no.
You can't afford to stand up for yourself.
Can't
at your
be
job.
late.
No, you can't talk shit to nobody.
Nobody. You got to come in and do your work well.
Yes. Kiss a lot of ass.
Kiss a lot of ass.
This is why people be brown nose.
Yeah.
Like, why do people be brown nose now? Because they scared, dog. They're afraid to lose their motherfucking job.
They ain't got no choice.
No, they're scared as shit.
All they got.
You're right. And so, my advice to you is to have multiple streams of income. Have multiple ways. They don't have to be the same size.
Nah.
You could have something that makes you $150 a month.
Yeah.
For everything. I've seen dudes like from repairing phones to, you know what I'm saying, to whatever the fuck you do, cutting down trees in the fall.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shit that people do. Like, people have different hustles. There's people come around here every now and again and they paint the motherfucking numbers on the street.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like, yo, just little shit like that makes you money. Maybe it's seasonal, maybe it's not, but have it. The more of those you have, the better. You know what I mean? I rap, obviously, but I do the video shit. Sometimes I get hired to do video shit.
Yeah.
I get that back. I like the video money.
Yeah.
It's different. It changes the pace from doing this every day. And then I turn around, it's like, oh man, I made blah, 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 just doing video shit for somebody. This is dope.
Yeah.
Just little things we can do, to make money. I advise everyone to kind of pick your brain.
Yeah. Figure something out. And also it's good to show your children that too.
Yes.
As a parent, like I grew up, my mom used to do hair and she had a regular job. My dad's an electrician, but he also did side jobs all the time. So I always saw my parents had multiple streams of income all the time.
Nice.
Like they was always doing extra stuff. And my kids are growing up seeing that with me and Ted too, because she does the cakes. She does, all that stuff, and I do the rap thing, and we both got regular jobs. So they see the fact that we got multiple streams of income coming in, and we do a whole bunch of stuff to make sure that they can live how they live.
That's fire.
Yeah.
Fire. That's the way it's supposed to be, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and kids, they'll just start doing it.
Right, they do.
You know what I mean? That's the beauty. You ain't got to lecture them. But you talk to somebody who's 25, 30, hey, man, I think you might need to diversify your income a little bit.
Right, like what?
Who you talk to?
Yeah.
I'm grown. Tell me how to hustle. They be mad.
One job.
Yeah, you can't tell them shit. But you can tell a kid, hey, man, I think you should cut some grass, cut some hair.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Go do that, rake some leaves. They be like, okay, yeah, I'll get paid how much?
Yeah.
I'm on it. Thanks, Dad.
Oh, dude, like this winter, my kids was on the snow. Oh, they was out like when it was snowing heavy.
Yeah.
And they didn't have school, like those off days of school. They be up like they were going to school getting that bag.
Yeah, because you gotta be early on that.
Yep.
As soon as that snow hit, you gotta catch people when they looking out there like, nah, I really don't want to shovel this.
Exactly.
Can I shovel your? Yes, you can, young man. How much? $15, $10? Yes, please.
Yeah. It was like a group of them. They mobbed out, went all over the neighborhood, made like $300 or $400.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's how you do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So multiple streams of income. It's not just for kids. It's for adults too, man. The more streams you have, the less risk you will have.
Right.
That's number 4. Okay, number 5. This is a little different. The other ones might have been, straightforward. This is not as linear, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Number 5 way to survive a recession is to be a people person.
Right.
When you see people are the conduit through which opportunities are presented.
Exactly.
And the less people you fuck with, the less opportunity that will come your way.
Yeah.
I rarely see people who have huge social networks complain about the lack of opportunity.
Right.
I do see people who are introverts, self-described introverts, recluses, just homebodies. I see those people often talk about, man, I wish such and such would happen for me. I need this, I need that. But then you talk to them and they just be sitting around getting high all the time, paranoid, don't go out the house.
Or just don't go nowhere. Just don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing.
Just don't do nothing.
They got friends they don't even fuck with.
Right.
Like, you don't even fuck with your own people. You wonder why people who don't fuck with you don't fuck with you. You're not social enough.
Right. True.
When times get hard, who are people giving opportunities to? Their social circle.
Oh yeah.
See, when times are
Keep it
good,
tight.
you keep it tight, right? When times are good, you can give opportunities to him. You can just jump shot opportunities to random motherfuckers. Just take that. One for you. You just throwing them around. Oh, I don't even know you, dog. Here you go. Opportunity. When she get tight, it's like, yo, dog.
Come here for a second.
Let me holler at you, bro. You calling cats personally?
Yeah.
I got this shit for you. Talking real low, like it's a secret. You don't want nobody to know.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I got this shit for you. Let me know what you think. Yeah, if you ain't interested, I might tell somebody else, but I can't hear you first. Shit gets tight when shit gets tight.
Yeah.
And so, if you know that that's how things work, why would you put yourself voluntarily in a position where your social network is limited?
Yeah, put yourself in a box.
In a box already. And so if you want opportunities, these things, they manifest themselves when things get bad.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Don't wait till things get bad to start hitting motherfuckers up and being cool with people.
Right.
You be a jerk when you eating. Then when you start starving, you want to be nice to
Right.
everybody.
You want to be everybody's friend. You shake your hands and kiss a baby.
Yeah. And when you was eating though, you ain't had no time for nobody, man. You was talking shit, just insulting, being a jerk. And so now I say, look, man, be a people person. Create a wide network. And then when things get bad, you be all right.
Yeah. I mean, and you can opportunity, yeah, but you also, if you need it, you can ask for help. You got people to help you with shit.
Yes.
You know?
Yes. Just ask them for
That's big.
Yeah. Like the power of having someone's fucking phone number in this thing.
Oh, yeah.
That shit's mad powerful.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Like, man, why not just text him and ask?
Right.
Do. Hey, man, I see you going on tour, man. You got a date in Columbus, man. You need anybody open? Can I open for that?
Right.
Whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Hey, man, I see you got blah, blah, blah. Can I just ask? But if you haven't developed your relationship to the point to where you got that phone number, you just another motherfucker DMing somebody for some shit that they don't want to do.
That's so real. That's too real.
Hey, we wouldn't be the most infamous if we didn't say shit like that, though.
But it's so true though.
We are. It's real. It's
Just
fucked
another
up.
motherfucker DMing somebody. Shit they don't want to do.
I hope the people in the back heard that one.
That's so real though.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, man.
Do not be that guy.
DMs all the time. Just on some random like.
Random.
Who the fuck? Like you? Like what? How
Who
dare
are
you?
Yeah.
How dare you ask me that?
I don't even
I
know
don't
you.
know you. I don't even know what your face look like.
Is that what you do every day? You just run around asking people you don't know for shit? Am I, what number am I of the people that you've asked? Am I the 10th person you just randomly ran up on today?
Hell yeah.
Hopping out the bushes on people.
That's funny.
Yeah, so this is number 5. Okay, we're going to do number 6. Way to be recession proof. And that is to live. I mean, people ain't going to like this one, but I'm going to say it.
But it's the truth.
Live below your means. Not above, not equal, below.
Yeah.
But it's like, your means are here. It's your expenses. I need y'all here every month. You don't be cutting it all close. Like, this is, I can afford this. I'm breaking even.
But I'm going to get this.
Yeah, I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Because if I get that, it's going to be tight.
Yeah.
Stay there.
Cats ain't going to want to hear that one.
Not going to hear that, man, because most people think like, oh, yeah, you know, I could just do what I want next month. I'm going to buy this now. I'll make more next month. Then I'll do right.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, but I'll get it back.
I'll get it back.
I get paid next week.
Yeah, it'll be cool.
Yeah.
And then next week you're in the same hole you was in the week before.
Yeah.
The paycheck before, because you live above your means. Like the thing that's unspoken about when it comes to living above your means is that the stress.
Oh, dog. Trying to make shit work.
Yeah.
Trying to find money to do this. The shit that you know you should have did in the first place.
Come on, man.
You trying to find money to pay your fucking light bill because you got that disconnect notice and it's coming. I mean, for real. Scrambling all over the place. But you just ordered pizza yesterday.
Come on, man. It didn't make no. It was only $12.
It was only $12.
It's only $15.
Only $15.
You order that pizza every week.
Every week, every Friday, religiously.
Yeah.
No matter what's in your bank account,
You get it.
you getting that
You be
pizza
treating yourself.
all the time.
Treating yourself is more important than sustainability to these people.
Yeah.
And so you take that immediate gratification. You know what I'm saying? You can't postpone that. Next thing you know, your whole life mirrors that.
Yeah.
It's not just that one decision. That decision is reflective of your financial philosophy.
Exactly.
And if your financial philosophy is, I'm going to get this now and worry about it later in one area, typically that's how you are in every area.
And that's how you always gonna be unless you make a change. You purpose in your life to make a change.
Yes. Like I made, when I knew that I was going to try to become a full-time artist, I knew I was going to have to live below my means.
Oh yeah.
So every decision I made since that time has been live below your means. Yeah, you could get that.
Mm-hmm.
But what does that mean in terms of your ability to survive and do this? Because this is the number one priority.
Yeah.
It's not that thing.
Yeah. Like where are you going to be?
Yeah.
Where are you going to be if you go get that and something happen?
Right. You going to sell it?
Yep.
Could you sell it? Is it worth it?
Mm-hmm.
Did you just spend the money for an experience that now you can never get back? And it's like you said, something bad happens, recession hits.
Yeah.
Now you looking at every fucking thing you done bought, being like, damn, I was a dickhead.
I was so stupid.
I
don't even use that
I
thing.
don't use it. Just collecting dust.
It's $1,000 just sitting right there.
Gone. We don't use it. It's fucked up. But this is how it happens, man. Eventually, a lot of people, they are working to not to like get ahead, but they're working to support their lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
And because they've made bad lifestyle decisions, now they have to work even harder than they would like to.
Yeah. And
to me, it's like, look, I know how to work hard.
Mm-hmm.
I'm tired of working hard. Bruh, working hard is overrated. I don't want to sound like that.
Is.
I mean, I'll do it.
It's super overrated.
I do it for myself. I work hard every day, but I'm not going to romanticize that shit as if I'm not trying to be more efficient.
Right.
Like the goal is not to just work hard, man.
Work smart.
Yeah.
So you don't have to work hard.
Dog, the hardest workers in this motherfucking country ain't rich.
You can say that again. You can say that 12 more times.
The hardest workers in the country ain't rich.
They not. And they work harder than anybody I know.
Bruh.
Construction workers. Like cats that.
Come on, man.
Man.
You mean to tell me I work harder than a garbage man? I don't think so.
Nope.
I don't think so.
Nowhere near.
I don't think I work harder than a contractor.
No.
I don't think I work harder than a fucking plumber.
Nope.
I really don't believe that. I've done some of that shit.
Yeah.
And look, I've worked on houses. I can tell you straight up, it's not the same. Rap, way easier.
Oh, way easier.
This is nothing.
Pen and the paper.
Come on, man.
Microphone.
Lifting a pen, lifting a 2x4.
Right.
You choose.
Right. Straight up.
Swinging a hammer. You know what I'm saying?
Moving a mouse.
Or quantizing the beat. Right. What kind of swing you want? You want to swing that hammer? Or you want to,
Yeah.
No, man, it's two different things, man. And, people got to see that. Mm-hmm. How hard do you want to fucking work, man? I want to work. Every year that you get older, you should be focused on working smarter, more effectively.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to work. Some people, I heard this guy say on Twitter, he said, people say, work smarter, not harder. He said, the key is you got to work smarter and harder.
Right.
You know what I mean? You can actually do a little bit of both. Yeah. You just can't lean on, I'm going to work harder. You got to be smart about how hard you work. Mm-hmm. Otherwise, your work will be in vain. And shit's very real.
Yeah, because sometimes you got to go hard. It's like when we putting a record out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? For that stretch, until that tour is over, until, that campaign is over, you're working your ass off.
Going hard.
Going super hard
every day.
But you got to be strategic about how you're doing that in that process, so you're not wasting your time.
Yes. All facts. So that's number 6. Live below your means.
Yes, sir.
Okay, we'll take a break and we'll be right back.
What up, everybody? Blueprint here to let you guys know that all 3 of my books are finally back in stock. That means right here, What a Night. This book is back in stock. It's $10. This is a book about the worst shows of my career. That's 10. Word is Blog Volume 1 is back in stock. That's $10. And also, The Making of Adventures in Counterculture. This book is about my Adventures in Counterculture album. If you have the album, you love the album, you should have a book too. That's $10. All 3 of these books are back in stock for $10 each, or you can get all 3 of them for just $25 right now on waitlist.net. That's all I got today. Thanks for your support. Peace.
Okay, we're back.
Yeah.
The most infamous podcast on planet Earth and video show now. Because we got to start adding titles.
We do, actually.
We're not just a podcast.
Right. It's not.
We're so much more.
Yeah.
So much more than a podcast. They only got audio. You know what I'm saying?
It's true.
We're a video show.
Facts.
If we had public access in Columbus, we could probably get this show on there.
Oh, I put money on it. We could.
We just don't have public access.
Yeah. We used to.
Yeah, it sucks. Cincinnati had public access TV. And you could put local shows on there and stuff. We just don't have that here.
Yeah, we could do that.
Man. if we got any listeners that fuck with public access in their city and would be interested in syndicating, Super Duty Tough Work video show, holler at your mans. info@printmatic.net. Local program. In your face. In your vlog. Bars. Let's go. Okay. How to survive a recession. Okay, we got 2 left. And number 7 way to survive a recession is to practice continued education.
This is very important.
This is something where I'll just speak in general. There's kind of a belief, and it's spoken and unspoken, that when you graduate high school, you have everything you need to be successful. Right? Then
Who says that?
people graduate high school. Like, you ever talk to a teenager who had no desire to do anything at high school?
Yeah.
They just be like, I graduate. They so happy.
I can go get a job.
Because they're looking at it like, all I need to get a job is a high school degree. But the definition of a job is where shit gets shaky at.
Right. Super shaky.
Because it's a lot of gray in there. That could be the dopest to the fucking crappiest job.
Not recession proof.
No. You can get a job.
Right.
It's bullshit.
A job.
Yeah. McDonald's counts.
Right. It's a job.
It's a job.
Yeah.
And then the same thing applies to college to some extent. People say, okay, you go to college for 4 years, you take all these classes, you get your degree. Now you know everything you know to be successful. You're going to win. But the truth is that underlying belief makes people stop learning or being educated after they get out of college.
Right.
They sit there and they think, I learned everything. I studied philosophy. I took a psychology class. I took a statistics class. I took all these classes. So now I got a college degree. I'm an educated black man. I ain't got to do shit.
Yeah, I don't got to read nothing.
Right. I don't got to read shit. But little do you, the problem is that education changes with the times. You know what I mean? So, and what you learn should be reflective of the market. Oftentimes what's taught in school is not reflective of the job market in the economy.
No, it definitely ain't.
If it was, then we'd be teaching kids math, computer science, engineering, electricity, There's so many things the trucking program would probably be one of the most popular programs in school.
Right, yeah.
Because having your motherfucking CDL is like,
it's big.
You can earn 80, 100 grand a year trucking now.
And you can work all the time.
Yes.
You can always find a job if you got your CDL.
But they don't teach you that.
Nah.
Because the education system is just basically saying, hey, that's how they market themselves. We got what you need.
Yeah.
We got everything you need over here.
They're like a drug dealer.
They're drug dealers,
We got you. This is a trap house. College. College is the trap house.
It really is.
The dorm is the trap house.
It really is. They got you fools in there fiending like, worried about them grades. You know what I mean? You sitting there stressing out about your next hit.
Yeah.
But then as soon as you get out, you think you're good. But then the job market tells you something completely fucking different. The job market says you don't know everything.
You have no idea what you need to work here.
No.
Yeah.
You don't know shit. And you need to continue to educate yourself, because the more you educate yourself, the more employable you are, the more marketable you are. And that is why continuing your education is a strategy that will make you recession proof.
Yeah.
The people who are always learning, picking up new skill sets, will always have new opportunities in those fields in which they study.
Yeah, because they're flexible. They can move around even within the same field. If you continue to learn, because just like with you with computer science, I'm sure you would have to go back to school for some things.
Yes.
And brush up on some languages and stuff like that in order to really work today, because you've been out of the field for almost 20 years.
Yes.
Things have changed so much, since then. So if you continue to educate yourself, even in the same field, you're a little more flexible. You can move around.
Yeah, that's a fact. And just think about it. I picked up my first camera in 2011. My movie came out in 2017. For a year, I didn't do no rap shows that year.
No.
I put out the film. I did screenings and screening tour. I did stuff for other people. I shot music videos. For a year, I was basically making money with the camera.
Right.
And that's something I didn't even start learning until 2011, 2012, 2013. I didn't go to school for that.
Right.
But I continued my education, and it created other opportunities for me to make money.
Exactly.
And I think the same thing applies to everyone. No matter what you do, no matter what you studied, continue to educate yourself, because the market changes. You know, like whatever you know now, like you're saying, I can't just pop back in. I gotta see, okay, what's going on now? What's been added? How's this job environment changed? Now, I think on the people side, I would slay.
Yeah.
Just because of everything I know about people and those environments, I would just be the man. I wouldn't know shit technically.
Right.
But just
I was just cool.
Yeah.
I was the
I'm that
coolest dude
guy.
ever.
I'd be manager in like a month if I go back to corporate America.
Right.
And it'd be like, damn, it's to be like Office Space. So they're like, yeah, we like you. You're a straight shooter, Al.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We're going to make you a manager.
Yeah.
That's how I'd be. I couldn't do that back then. But, you know, I continued my education. And I think people should always continue your education no matter what you do. Do not fall into the trap of believing that college or high school or any one program is going to teach you everything that you need to know for the rest of your life.
Right.
It's not true. That's number 7. Last joint. And this is one that I'm putting here, and this is just something we just got to talk about, man. The number 8 way to survive a recession is to be a problem solver.
Yeah.
What you'll notice about society is that money follows those who can solve problems.
Yes.
Those people got problems all over the place. Every single thing we look at around us is the result of someone not having it and someone inventing it.
Solving a problem.
You're like, yeah, man, there's a problem because, you know, we can't amplify your voice enough. You know what I make? What? A microphone. Bam. Oh, there's a problem with, you know, the mic not standing on the table properly. Oh, you know what I make? A mic stand. Oh, shit. This was a problem. Now you gave me my solution. Of course I'll give you my fucking $20.
Right.
Of course I'll pay $100 for the mic. Listen to how it makes me sound. I sound amazing.
Yeah.
Those who solve problems will always have opportunities, right? Because people will always have problems. The key though is to shift your thinking from a person who notices problems and thinks, I wish someone else would fix that.
Right. To solving them.
Yeah, to solving them yourself.
Yeah.
You have to switch your thinking when you see problems. Like we've talked about on this podcast before, how I would just pick up trash on the street. But the first few months I was like, I wish somebody else would get that. Why are they leaving that there?
Yeah.
And it's not like the trash was in front of my house. The trash is, 10, 15 houses down. And I'm still thinking, why don't they do that? Because if it was in front of my house, I would pick the shit up, right?
Right, of course.
But it's a problem. You have to, but when I switched my thinking, and was like, oh, I can do that. Now I see problems and I think I'll be the solution.
Right.
I'll pick this up. When you change that mindset, you change your outcomes for everything.
Yeah, because you got to start looking at it like, okay, there's a problem. What can I do to solve it? What instead of thinking like somebody need to fix that, even if you don't know how to fix it.
Come on.
If you change your thinking in that way, then you'll look at problems like, okay, do I need to get some help to solve it, or can I solve it myself?
Come on, man.
And then everything will change for you. Opportunities will be presented. You'll have you'll look at things a lot differently.
A lot differently. Because for most people who have a healthy social circle, right, who have a skill or two, there are so many opportunities that that cross their path every day that they don't see.
Oh yeah.
Because their mindset is not right.
Right.
You change your mindset to where you become a problem solver. All of these things that are being presented to you become like opportunities now.
Right.
They're not problems anymore.
Right.
You're like, oh shit, there's nothing but opportunity out here. I think that way about the country now. People be like, yo, man, America's fucked. I'm like, yo, man, I'll never be fucked up out here.
Nope. I'm gonna solve some shit.
I'm gonna solve somebody's problems. I don't know how.
Right.
Maybe I'll write a song that makes you feel a certain kind of way.
Yep.
Maybe we'll solve your problems artistically with this show. Maybe I'll write a book that helps you through something. But I'm gonna help solve some problems. And as long as I'm solving problems, opportunities will keep presenting themselves. Recession proof. Right?
Yeah.
That's all it is. Okay, that's it. That's number 8, man. Okay.
Bars.
How to survive a recession. Man, this is one of the funniest episodes. This is kind of cool.
It's a good episode.
This is not what we normally talk about, but I like this. I thank my man for throwing this one out. Okay. We're going to read these back. Number 1, have a skill or trade. Number 2, own a business. Number 3, savings and investments. Number 4, multiple streams of income. Number 5, be a people person. Number 6, live below your means. Number 7, continue your education. And number 8, be a problem solver.
Word.
Put those skills to use and you will be recession proof. Ooh, that rhyme?
It did.
I still got it.
Bars. Real bars.
Ooh, heavy. That's all first round right there.
All first round.
That's light.
All first round.
That's light.
All first round.
That's light.
Show you the difference between being good and being good.
Right. Okay, so yeah, that's it, man. We'll see y'all next week.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Super Duty Tough Work. Subscribe to the podcast on iTunes. Follow the podcast on SoundCloud. Peace.
Shoot, I got styles already that's more complex that nobody know about. I mean, super duty tough work.